All right, what's up, guys? So we're gonna start out today's class. Sandra may or may not come. I don't know, but it doesn't matter. We're still gonna work some passing, stand-up passing, and then we're gonna work on some stand-up sweeps. So when somebody stands up to pass, we'll work on sweeps off of that there. But we're gonna warm up first. We're gonna do a few solo drills.
There she is.
She's coming in a little bit later. All right, you guys ready? All right, let's just start it here. So here, we're gonna sit out. Move back. Here, we're just moving out. So here, come back, put your step over, step out. Just move. So our butt's never gonna touch the ground. So here, step over. Sit out. Good. Ready? Step over. Sit out. Come back, sit out. Good. So there's no right or wrong, just get used to movement here. Just moving around, get used to moving your body. We like to shrimp. So whatever you're gonna do as a warm-up, if you're limited in space, you don't have to move very far distance. You can do it from right here, just one. So you're just moving in one spot, but you're getting that motion of shrimping, getting that motion of movement, right? That's probably one of the hardest things with Jiu Jitsu is just being able to move and be able to control your opponent. That's the most important things to me, is being able to control someone and going from there. All right, so just warm up here, ready to move back. We're not gonna move anywhere, we're gonna bridge to the side, back, to the side. Good, just back and forth like that. Good. All right, there you go. Good. Now I'm going to shoot all the way through. All the way through. Other side. Keep moving, keep moving. Shrimping is a very important part. H2. Good. Keep on, keep moving, keep moving. Good. Keep moving.
Hey Marv, is this one place to put lab to?
Yes.
Alright, thank you.
Under the school.
I got you.
Do we do right?
Good to see you, bro.
All right. Good. All right. So, whatever you're going to do here, we're going to roll here and move back. And go. Good. And roll right back, back roll, shoulder roll. What's up with you, H2? What's wrong with you? Right.
She's tweaking that knee.
All right. We're staying just here now. We can go ahead and start with some of our drills. She's going to be down, and I'm going to get in her guard. You guys can partner up, whichever way you're going to partner up. All right. So we're going to work on passing, but standing to pass. So first we have to maintain our posture. So I like to get wide here. I like to make sure my arms are touching. I never have space between my arm and their leg. And no time I'm ever going to come up high. So I like to stay here. Sometimes I grab, sometimes I don't grab. It's really, but I'm just going to sit back. The second I feel this leg open, I have to move. Otherwise, they're just going to scoot forward. They're going to close their guard again, and we're going to be right back to square one. Now we're just going to stand up. I'm going to be low, and I'm going to control the legs. So I'm not going to stand up here and walk away and think I can come up, right? I have to control these legs. Here, down low. Now, slide, slide. Sometimes I grab the pants, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I just make a seat and go to the ankle. Now we're going to, from here, 1, 2, drag. Now if there's a drag, I'm going to move in. All right, right to the knee on belly. So it's a little basic, still moving here. Arms in, push back. I see it open, up, and immediately I come here. So if I want to drag, switch, pull. Look, I'm not way out here like this here. I'm letting this come right across me here. Moving in. Knee on belly here. I have my leg bent here. Immediately I'm just going to start controlling something. I'm probably going to maybe go to the collar, grab the forearm or something like that. But for right now, let's just work that open and move to move the knee on belly from standing. All right, ready guys? Ready, 1, 2, 3. You can work from standing. How can you keep doing over here? People working it, come on.
I think you turn it this way. It gets warm and you can take.
Practicing with you.
Mr. Brown. Mr. Ryan.
Yeah, okay, good. Come across, move in, good.
This is tall.
Oh. That was some terrible control.
Drag,
Huh?
drag.
I felt.
Hey, let me go over this this drag, this arm drag, this leg drag, okay? Looks like that way we have a little bit more understanding of it, and maybe I can work my hand some to where you can see it a little bit better. All right, let me just stand again. So once I stand up and I move to here, if I'm my right hand, if I want to move this to my right side, I come. This is what I like to do. Move my left hand under, and I just slide my right hand up to where the calf is. And look, her leg's still probably going to be on my hip, so I have to move. All I do here, from here out, I pull this across my body, and then I just slide in, like I'm just sliding this leg right across their body, okay? So I'm here, look, and I move in. Now from here, I don't want to get to where my knee is down, this way. I have no motion. I'm sort of stuck then. I don't like to come way up far out here because I feel like I lose my motion also. I like to be bent a little bit here. Immediately, you know, she's going to be doing something, so I'm just going to work to where I get ready to move somewhere else, okay? So do it a couple more times. I'm going to watch to make sure anybody has any questions about it, and then we're going to work on our first sweep from somebody standing, okay? And also, try not to stand this way. Well, this way here. Now, I could maybe push my hips in and stop that, but it's so much easier for me if I just get down here and I'm low. Almost like I'm surfing here, moving to where I need to move to, okay? All right, work it a couple more times, guys. Better? Good.
Good job, sir.
Again, Mr. Regan, before you have to figure out what the is.
I want them both. They keep in the frame.
No, you have, there's a murderer, and you have to figure out how he murdered him. You have to figure out who, where, and with what.
Oh, he's a rocket.
All right. So we're going to go move into where we're going to do our first sweep. There's several ways we can do this, but I'm not a big component of open my guard, I'm not gonna fight. I'm gonna move to a new position, right? I'm gonna anticipate what they're gonna do, and I'm gonna counteract to that there. I'm like, okay, you wanna do this here? Well, this is what I'm gonna do, you know? That way, I stay that full circle ahead of them. So, I'm gonna do the sweep, and then we're gonna talk about something to hopefully it makes a little bit more sense to you what I just said. All right, so Sandra's here. I feel the pressure, so look, I'm gonna go ahead and open. I'm gonna let her stand. Immediately from here, if whatever leg's in front, that hand's gonna come around. Hey, switch legs real quick, Sandra, so you can see. This other leg's gonna come, and I'm gonna hold that ankle. All right, now. All right, now what's gonna happen here? My far leg, if I hold left, my right foot goes on her hip. My left leg goes underneath to here. So what's going to happen, I'm going to pull here. We're going to move up. Good. So Sandra, she's sitting here. She opens the guard. I open it. 1, 2. Look where we're at here. When I'm holding this here, I would love to be able to hold the lapel, but I don't always have the luxury of getting the lapel. So if I can catch Sandra quick enough here, and I'm working this here, and she stands up, it's real easy for me to get it. But sometimes it's very difficult to get that lapel right out the gate and then stand up. If not, it's okay. Just gonna grab the sleeve. I just want to have another point of contact, right? I don't want to just have one and sitting like this here. I can't get it. So holding. That way she tries to come in. I'm stopping it. Now, here I'm gonna pull, chop this here, push, and pull. So my legs are doing this here. Pushing, whipping across. Push, whip across. I'm gonna hold on everything. Slide up, step over, and go down to my knee on belly. All right, let's try to work it, guys. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Let's go.
The anticipation of going down is worse than the act of going down.
I try to go super easy here too. Good job, Sam.
Thank you, sir.
Switch up, Haley. Go back. Go back. H2 stand up. H1 go down.
Oh, you switched.
I was the wrong way on you.
So
Oh
this
my
way.
God, wait.
Yeah, like that. Good. Good. And line it up. Step over. Right the knee on down. Good job.
Wait, no.
That's very good. That's right.
That's right.
Good. What happened there, though?
I can't get out.
You have to stand up and you got to step out.
She switched it on me.
The wrong side.
That was not right.
Let me see what you got. Come on, H2.
Did you see that?
I didn't see it. Let's see it. Let's see it this time.
Don't
The
be
normal way.
can't.
Well, what happened?
Look, you're going right back in her guard, right? So you're gonna run up and stand up and just step over. Almost like you're walking. That's like a big stick in your way. So when you get up to your knee, when you start to come up, you just step up over the line. Okay, do it again.
But still, you gotta move
This is
that
all a
leg
new
up.
concept right here. I know.
Yes.
It's okay. Good. Good. On your hip. Good. Now stand up. Now just step over.
Brian.
Good. A lot better. Yes.
Whenever I do that, my leg gets stuck.
Well, let me see what you're doing wrong. You gotta think about Lissandra's leg as the log. You're stepping up over that log. Here. Here, now stand up. Yeah, you're just goofy.
No, I can't get that leg out.
Step over. What are you trying to do? You're trying to lift it up in the air. So if I had Lysandra here. Over here, and I come down here, look. I'm right here.
Oh.
See, I came to my knees, now look. 1, 2. Step over. So I'm already going to like a combat stance. I'm already moving to like right here as I go down. That way I'm just standing up, stepping over, and moving the way I move. All right. We're going to show the second variation of this here, just so we'll have 2 sweeps off the stand, because what's going to happen, they're going to anticipate what you're doing, and they're going to put that leg farther back. So, I'm here with Sandra. I think I'm being all slick. I have this here, and she moves that leg further back. There's no way I can get this where I need to. So I'll switch. 1, 2. So I'll still have the pressure of her maybe trying to smash me. And I just come up here. So we're going to do it again a little bit slower. So she stood up. I grab the ankle. I have this here, and I'm ready to sweep. She anticipates it. She moves her leg out of the way. So now I have to switch. I keep my hand on the ankle. I put this leg on the hip. I switch over, and I hook the back of that knee. So now what I'm doing, I'm pulling that knee in. I'm pushing her hip, and I still have my grip holding that sleeve. And everything else is going to work the same here. 1, 2. I pull. Look, she's already going down. Up. Step over to my knee on belly. So when you get used to doing this here, you can move seamlessly through. So just do it one time, then we're going to work a drill. We'll go 1, 2. Just moving, 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 okay? All right, let's go ahead and do the drill a couple times, and then we're going to do it to where we sort of understand it. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, the ankle. Come on. Yeah, you don't let that go. What do you say? Hey, what was that, Adam?
Yeah, well, you start with this one.
The first one's a sickle sweep. I just call it a counter to the sickle sweep. The
And
second
then
one.
I step out, and then you switch.
The first one's definitely a sickle sweep.
I think that was wrong.
I'll say I'm there more.
That was about a cry.
Oh, wait.
Yeah. First, let's move.
There you go.
Yeah, this is. There you
Good.
go.
Hey, that's a lot better. Good job. Do it again. Good job, man. Good.
Oh, wait, no, sorry.
Look, already going down.
What? My turn.
Nice. Look at that. Good job, buddy.
You move your leg.
All right. So, you can stand up for me. So now we're not going to do the takedown. We're just going to flow between the two things here. 1, 2. 1, she moves her leg back. 2. Still everything else the same. She moves it in. 1, she moves it back. 2. Right? So all we do is practice this motion here. 1, 2, and that's how we have to get to where you're used to it. And then you'll work the other side. Have the ankle. Have this here. 1, she moves. 2, I don't know where she's going. To the side. So,
Wait.
She's going.
This way?
no, just move your foot backwards. No, not that way.
No.
Not move it backwards.
Oh!
Step away.
Not to the side. You're stripping yourself. 1, just step. Oh, look at that. We switch. 2. That way we get constant use of this. This is a constant here. This is always going to be a constant. So then we can always move to different stuff, once we get used to doing that. But let's just working on how to stand, how to pass, and then how to do a couple sweeps. And then we can start and get into some gi stuff and things like that. But we have to start with the basic part of this first, okay? All right, so that's all I want you to do for right now. 1, 2. And then move your foot back up. Come back here.
It's Ryan.
And switch again. 2.
You gotta be stable.
That's right. Each time. This is staying in tight. I don't have my arm. And we move where we need to move to. All right, let's just work real quick, and then we'll move on from there, guys. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
You know I can't do this stance. I don't like that.
Standing's a good way of passing.
I'm alright.
Good. Come up. I like to come up to the knee, because at the ankle here, go down. She just steps into or over your leg, right? It's a little bit easier for her here. It's hard for her to get that leg up without getting swept. Good.
Other leg.
One. Now you were right the first time. Switch legs. Tickle. Good. Now count. Good. You have to move your body. You gotta have your hip grips too. You gotta have your grips on something. Good. I'm glad you made it.
Oh my gosh.
It's all right. Keep working. Keep working. Keep working. H1, H2.
Yes, Coach. Sit up. I guess we're stand.
Move pretty good. Good. Nice, squirrel. Now you're starting to get it good.
Yeah, but it's not on my good side.
Oh, is that what it is? You're on the good
Faster?
side? We'll work your bad side.
Really hard.
Sandra's an expert at standing and passing. You're not going to keep her with this. Very rarely do I get her with this here. Very
I
rarely.
usually trip myself
Yeah.
because it's the problem.
She's very good at standing.
I
and
can't
passing.
do it with my non-dominant side.
That's why you gotta work on it. Because if somebody stands on that side, what you gonna do? No, well.
Oh well, switch sides.
Turn around.
Good, keep going, squirrel. Now, once you get used to the motion, let's start doing sweeps. One sweep, stand up. Second sweep. Sweep, 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 sweep. Oh, there you go. Go ahead, Sam. Nice. Nice.
There you go.
Good motion.
Just take a sound to you. You were doing good.
Too much thinking.
Sorry. It won't hurt to think.
Which one? First or second?
Good sweep, guys. You guys are looking pretty good.
Go watch somebody else.
You gotta.
Keep going.
Oh Lord, no.
See when you take your foot off the hip? They switch.
What?
When you take your foot off the hip?
You gotta come up and get on.
He said when it's
This is what's stopping you. Yeah.
You're not
right now
coming up
she's
to
just
put
pushing,
your
right?
knee
This
on
is not
belly?
stopping her from slamming you, pushing me away. So then you replace before you move one, you gotta replace the other one.
so like that.
Yeah.
So you can't go like.
Because the second you take it off.
Yeah, especially if she's on her game, right? All right. So earlier I talked about letting them do something, right? Because what happens is what's called OODA loop. So I think about fighting and a clock. 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Everything makes a circle. I start at 12 and my goal is to get to 12. Sandra's goal is at 12. Her goal is to get to 12. So what happens, my goal is to reset her back to 12 every time, so she can never make the full progression. So what happens here, when I'm rolling, and Sandra's like, oh, I'm standing, I'm gonna pass his guard. In my mind, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna let you stand, I'm gonna sweep you. So what happened to her? She started at 12, she went to 1. When I swept her, she goes all the way back to 12. She has to start over again. Her whole plan, I moved from 12 to 1. Now I'm a step ahead of her. Because now every time she goes to do something, I reset her back to 12. So think about that. When I want to do something, I'm not going to hold her. So come here, squirrel. No, go down guard. So I'm here, I have my grip here, and I'm like, oh, she wants to pass, I'll open up. I'll move over. So now she's back to 12, I've moved on to 1. But 1 to 12 can go very quickly, right? So now I'm thinking, whoa, what are we gonna do here? So I'm waiting here, push in, let's step over. And I finish my choke. So what we're gonna do sweep, knee on belly, and we're gonna finish a choke out. So everybody should know it's a baseball choke. It's a simple choke to do, but it's very, very effective. And if you have your hand here, put your other one like this here, and that's your hand position, like you're holding a bat. That's why it's called baseball. So I'm gonna sweep squirrel. I'll sweep you a little lighter. She's up. I sweep, whether she does this one or I do this one here. Up, and I go knee on belly. Immediately my hand is gonna go right to the behind her neck, right here. But I'm not gonna pull, I'm gonna push. Come for me. But what happens when I push? It opens that gi. If I pull it this way, it's nice and tight that way. It's harder for me to get my hand in, so I just push. And I drive this knee down, they start to react to the knee, I get in. Now simply I'm gonna step over. From here, I'm gonna step over, and I'm gonna drive, the cross hand here is gonna drive down as my hands are together. And I take her neck, and I make it fit into a space this big. But I'm not gonna do that to her, because she's been okay today. So here, I push this gi in. From here, they don't have a lot of options of what's gonna happen. They still go to escape. I move over, and now I'm just gonna put a little pressure, and the gi is here. Now, if we really wanna be effective, say I have someone a lot bigger than Squirrel here. I'm gonna use Miss, well, I don't wanna say use Miss Sandra, but she is much bigger than Squirrel.
Sure, I'll get that if you choke.
All right, so once again, I'm here. I have my hand in, and I have my other hand in. When I step over, I'm gonna drive my head to this side. Instead of trying to fight the power of somebody who's bigger than you or stronger than you, I can't do it. So I'm gonna drive my ear to the side of their belt. Not on the same side, but here. And my body's gonna press down, I'm gonna have that pressure on them. So let's do a sweep, whether we do the first sickle sweep or we do the counter to it. We'll get knee on belly, we're gonna finish with the choke. Am I ready? 1, 2, 3, let's go.
So you're gonna choke Vince?
Yeah, she's gonna choke it.
You got a problem with that?
I hate
Nice.
getting choked.
But it's fun.
Whoa, no.
Just leave the choke in your back if it helps. Does it help?
We have a little bit of trouble getting the choke in there?
This one here.
It is a big neck. It is.
Oh.
Somebody just leave, Ross.
Again.
Not that I do it.
Hand on the other,
Other side, Ross. There you go. Good.
What do you do?
Yeah, immediately you gotta move to the second one.
put your elbows to the hand.
All right. Lay down for me, Daniel. Hey, Ross, look this way for me. I don't. It looks like you may be having a little bit of trouble with the choke, so I'm gonna help you out. Okay. Let's just start from right here. Well, I'm gonna be on his right side, so I'm gonna have my left hand by his head. All right. I want you to take your thumb.
They're setting up.
Okay. Let me know when you're there.
Oh, they're just getting closer. Go.
Okay. Take your thumb, your left thumb, and put it right in the center of the gi in the back, right here. So I'm just holding the gi like this here. My thumb is on the inside, and my fingers are wrapped around the outside. Relax. Now, take my right hand, palm up. I'm going to put 4 fingers in the gi right here, touching his neck right here. So now my grip looks like this here, inside that gi. Good. Now when I get ready, let's just take our time. I want you to take your left knee and step over his head. And put your head toward your right, on your right side. So if my right arm is across his neck, I'm going to put my left ear right here on his right side, this way here. And then I'm just doing this here. I'm squeezing down like this here. Really nice and tight, like I'm holding that baseball bat. All right? And I'm just going to hold there, and then you should be able to get the choke that way. I like the baseball choke because it sort of equalizes when you get a bigger guy like that, and you get that choke sunk in, they're not going to get out of it. So one more time. Left hand, right in the middle. Right hand, 4 fingers, palm up. As close to this hand as I can get it. I'm going to slide this one in so I'm as close to this one as I can get it. Like this here. Step over. Drive my left ear to my right side. Almost where I go all the way to the ground. And I'm just going to squeeze. I'm just going to push them together like that there. All right, and see how that works for you, my friend. All right, let me see how you guys are doing a choke. H2, choke H1.
No, we didn't.
All right, you got to work on that movement. All right,
Yeah,
good.
we definitely need to work that part.
Left hand in. Hold right hand. Palm up. Palm up. Good. Sit over the head. Good job. H1. Choke H2.
He's gonna enjoy this.
Daniel, you can choke whoever you want. Choke your sister. Good. How you doing with it now, Ross?
Is Mom watching?
Probably not. She's doing paperwork.
How was it, Ross? Was you able to get it? Maybe Ross can't hear me. Okay, good deal.
No, I'm gonna look at his screen.
All right, so
Yeah.
let's do a little rolling, guys. You can continue to practice if you want. Let's try to set ourselves up to where we can get stand-up passing instead of being on the ground passing from now on. We're going to try to stand as much as we can and pass. So, where are you going, H1? Put that V on. Come here, Alexis. Let's go. Let's roll.
Oh my God! I hate when you do that one.
Good. She's working. Good. Look, immediately from here, I'm standing up. My hands are still touching. I'm going to move. Good. She's moving the whole time. Whole time I pass, I'm going to stand. Good.
Not good with this.
Good job. There you go. Good. Good job. So everything I did, I worked on standing. Every time I went to pass, I stood. That's what I want you guys to try to work on. We've been standing and walking for a long time. Let's continue that motion, right? Gives us a lot more options. If something bad happens, I can always disengage and reset. If I'm on the ground and I pass and something bad happens, I'm on the ground. I'm going to have to really try to scramble to try to get out of the situation we're in, okay? All right, guys, we'll be back on Thursday. We'll try to continue on this series a little bit, and I hope you guys had fun. If you have any questions, just shoot out to me, and I'll do my best to try to answer them in the next video, or I'll send you a private video of whatever you need to see, okay? All right, be safe, guys. I'll see you guys soon.
I hated that. Whenever